In a world covered by darkness, a single spark can change everything. That spark was Thomas Edison, the man who refused to surrender to failure. He didn't just invent the light bulb, he illuminated the path of perseverance for generations to come. His words continue to light the minds of dreamers even today. Here are 50 of his most powerful quotes, timeless lessons from the man who turned failure into light. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The most certain way to succeed is to try one more time. Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work. There is no substitute for hard work. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. If we did all the things we are capable of, we would literally astound ourselves. The value of an idea lies in the using of it. I never did a day's work in my life. It was all fun. What you are will show in what you do. Vision without execution is hallucination. Discontent is the first necessity of progress. To invent, you need a good imagination and a pile of junk. Everything comes to him who hustles while he waits. The three great essentials to achieve anything are hard work, stick-to-itiveness, and common sense. Your worth consists in what you are and not in what you have. Restlessness is discontent, and discontent is the first necessity of progress. We don't know a millionth of 1% about anything. Hell, there are no rules here. We're trying to accomplish something. There's a better way to do it. Find it. What you are will show in what you do. Our greatest weakness lies in giving up. The best thinking has been done in solitude. Results. Why, man, I have gotten a lot of results. I know several thousand things that won't work. To do much clear thinking, a person must arrange for regular periods of solitude. I find out what the world needs, then I go ahead and try to invent it. Show me a thoroughly satisfied man, and I will show you a failure. Success is 90% perspiration and 10% inspiration. The doctor of the future will give no medicine, but will interest his patients in the care of the human frame, in diet, and in the cause and prevention of disease. The value of life lies not in the length of days, but in the use we make of them. Good fortune is what happens when opportunity meets planning. Be courageous. Whatever setbacks you face, never give up. Maturity is often more absurd than youth, and very frequently is most unjust to youth. The man who doesn't make mistakes is unlikely to make anything. The chief function of the body is to carry the brain around. Waste is worse than loss. The time is worse than material. I never did anything worth doing by accident. When you have exhausted all possibilities, remember this: you haven't. The thing I lose patience with the most is the clock. Its hands move too fast. Nearly every man who develops an idea works at it up to the point where it looks impossible, and then gets discouraged. That's not the place to become discouraged. We often miss opportunity because it's dressed in overalls and looks like work. Just because something doesn't do what you planned it to do doesn't mean it's useless. I start where the last man left off. The only time I really become discouraged is when I think of all the things I want to do and the little time I have in which to do them. Nonviolence leads to the highest ethics, which is the goal of all evolution. I owe my success to the fact that I never had a clock in my workroom. Time is really the only capital that any human being has, and the only thing he can't afford to lose. I start where others stop. We shall have no better conditions in the future if we are satisfied with all those we have at present. Anything that won't sell, I don't want to invent. Its sale is proof of utility, and utility is success. Thomas Edison didn't just invent light, he became it. He showed us that failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of it. And every spark, no matter how small, can light up the world. If his words inspired you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover more timeless wisdom and inspiring quotes from Thomas Edison and other great minds.